I'm Alexa Schwerha with Campus Reform, and today we're here at George Mason University talking to students during Women's History Month about this year's Women of the Year nominees. USA Today put out their list of women they're honoring as Women of the Year for 2022, but what happens when a biological male is on that list? Let's go find out what students think. USA Today has put out their list for this year's 2022 Women of the Year honorees. Just to start us off, is there any women you think that should be nominated?
Kamala Harris. She's made such a difference in being elected as vice president, just recognizing more women, especially women of color.
I'm really not sure.
I don't really know. I wish I could say my mom.
Me too.
ACB loves liberty, loves freedom, especially when you think about what she's done for the court.
This is my first time hearing about it, so...
What if I told you that one of the women who was honored is actually a biological male?
Great.
It depends on the current identity of the person.
It depends if they identify as a woman or if they're transitioning to being a woman. I don't see anything wrong with that.
They identify themselves as a woman, that's totally fine.
Oh man, I'm gonna be in trouble. It's not a woman, it's a biological male.
I'd still count him as a female.
Hell yeah.
Okay, if they're female now,
For Women's History Month? I wasn't expecting it to be a male. I guess it's okay.
It's good to see the inclusion.
That's absolutely ridiculous. That should not be allowed. Your biology dictates who you are. People say gender and sex are very different. I completely disagree. The fact that society is making it more acceptable, it's very ridiculous.
This year we have Rachel Levine, who is the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Health, was honored as a Woman of the Year. He is a biological male, transitioned to be a transgender woman. Do you think that this is fair to honor as a Woman of the Year?
I don't think that there's a reason you have to be born biologically a woman in order to be Woman of the Year.
People can transition to being female. They have all rights to be a female.
If they see themselves as a woman, it is fair. That's definitely fair.
they're a woman.
I would say so. If they're a trans woman, they are a woman.
No, it's for women, simply. He was male transitioning to a woman. Oh, no, he should run. She should run because she's counted as a woman
I
now.
don't see the problem with it.
Absolutely not.
Trans women are women just as much as cis women are.
We should probably pick biological women.
Do you think this might take away an opportunity from a biological woman? And this has been major in the headlines lately. The major argument is that it takes away a spot or an opportunity from biological women. So what would you say to that?
Statistically speaking, there will always be far more cisgendered women than there will be transgender women. Having the one every now and then not going to hurt anybody.
I do not think that. If someone chooses to identify themselves, I think we should respect it.
I guess it could, but if you identify as a woman, you're a woman.
No, I don't think so. She's a male too now, so she's female now. Oh my goodness.
No, ma'am, I don't think it does. Transgender women are women, so they deserve that chance just as much as any biological woman does.
Do you think it'd be more fair, though, to maybe transition to only gender-neutral awards and opportunities?
Yeah, it would be less problematic.
Yeah, the binary that's in our system right now, it's kind of making that difficult. If there was more neutrality, obviously that would be easier on people who are transgender.
It would be fair to everyone to have gender neutral categories.
If they were male, they could have some good points too, I guess.
I definitely would lean in that direction of forgetting about gender.
Everything generally doesn't really need to be super separated by gender.
I don't see that going any way that has a net positive impact on society. And
If they want to have Woman of the Year, I guess you should have Woman of the Year.
No, I think it's perfectly fine that she's included with all of the other female nominees.
Do you think it would be fair maybe to take away all gender categories altogether, maybe cut out things like Best Actress?
Maybe we should take away gender categories for some things like that.
I would say so, yeah. With the binary, there's not really a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just now starting to get that inclusion, and so the more inclusion we can have for transgender women is just great, so.